So, recently I looked at some absolutely atrocious YouTube thumbnails. I mean, just take a look at that. What a work of beauty. So let's dive back into the world of absolutely terrible but hilarious YouTube thumbnails. Let's take a look at more YouTube thumbnails that belong in a museum. Well, ain't that just a hell of a way to start? Look, I don't know what the context is, but I'm going to attempt to describe this to you just to make it a little bit normal. We have Anthony Padilla, formerly of Smosh fame, some woman with green hair, I have no idea who she is, outside some sort of house with the words lies, diarrhea, manipulation. My 3 least favourite things. So if she is lies, and he is manipulation, then I guess that makes me diarrhea. Well, that's a bit shit. Hey! Why I hate the Supreme Court. Well, I gotta be honest, this thumbnail gives me absolutely no clue as to why you hate the Supreme Court. And that makes me want to watch it. Is it the creator of the video that hates the Supreme Court? Is it Diddy Kong that hates the Supreme Court? Why is Diddy Kong humping an ostrich on the video about the Supreme Court? Why are we 2 thumbnails in and I already have about 1 million questions and 0 answers? India in 2070. Well, I guess that's what it has to look like in 46 years. The Mystica Land said so. It must be true. It doesn't take that long to make the world's first floating blue sky beam. Seriously, what the hell is that? It's nice to see that becoming a dystopian wasteland, India has stuck with its flag. It's nice to see that they're sticking with their traditional Indian values, despite the fact that the entire country is now owned by the Arasaka Corporation. Also, is that Hide the Pain Harold? The stock photo guy? What is he doing in the Southeast Asian version of Blade Runner 2049? Well, gotta get my really good Sonic the Hedgehog voice ready for this one. Whoa! Human rights violations! Thank you, Sonic. Thank you. What I find weird is that Sonic's expression here is both joyous and combative. It's hard to tell if he's for the human rights violations or against them. I'm joking, of course. Sonic is obviously against them. It's canon. The only thing Sonic hates is oppression. We all know that. So if Sonic said so, I guess that makes human rights violations way past cool. I did that voice twice. As you can tell, I'm desperate for you to subscribe. Please do it. I can confidently tell you, for a 100% fact, that there is not a single video on this platform that I want to watch less than this one. AI presidents argue about RWBY. 2 minutes and 21 seconds of absolute nightmarish garbage. This video somehow combines my 3 other least favourite things. RWBY, AI generated content, and the entire concept of America. I feel a deep sense of remorse for all 121,000 people that have had to endure this damnation in video form. I'm pretty sure that's not the Game Grumps. This is possibly the funniest trio of random white dudes you could bring together. If you've been on this channel for a while, you'll know how I feel about Resident Evil. I love this shit. I'm a fan of all of it. The gameplay, the characters, the wacky story, especially the last one. You know, I am such a fan of Resident Evil lore, such as why Ethan Winters is not circumcised. If you're not in the know about Ethan's meat sausage, then let me tell you something. Resident Evil Village is the second RE game starring Ethan. It's also the game that this video is about, implying that in the first game, how cut his knob was left up in the air, but in the second game, we have this groundbreaking piece of story information about his knob. Truly masterful storytelling, my game of the year. Yeah, this man definitely did not say that. I'm a big fan of esports, and what I've noticed is that your typical esports player has some badass sounding one-word name. You know, like Tens or Demon One, something like that. Something cold, something cool. Well, that memo never got passed on to the fighting game community because this is where so many wacky and weird name exists. Here we see a Smash Ultimate match between OneDrive is not signed in versus But Are You Fishing? Two names that just roll right off the tongue. And you better not worry, because boy does it get way better within the FGC. You better not go anywhere, you better stay in your seat, because otherwise you'll miss what's going on in the Guilty Gear esports community. You might miss this set between, and I kid you not, Skibbity Riz and Sneed Chungus. God, I love this community. I'm sorry, I beg your pardon, Makuma did what? She's done many bad things in her time, but we caught her with 4K in this one. She's not beating this. Look, we're at that point in the video where I feel I have to apologise. A lot of these thumbnails have been stripped of their original context for comedic effect. I'm making them seem absurd on purpose. But we're past that now. I promise to give you nothing more out of context. King DDD, you belong on a list! I'm assuming that the origin of this thumbnail is from one of them videos that's like, what would the Smash Bros cast be arrested for? And that's just character assassination of my boy. He would get done for tax evasion, or giving national security secrets to an enemy state. You shut your mouth! Well, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, I too would say something embarrassing if Jacko was in the room with me. We all fumble the bag sometimes, but even I wouldn't do it that badly. How to use a hole punch better. Yeah, I suppose that's a way to do it. Better? I'm not too sure there, mate. Unless you're using the piece of paper as a necklace, I don't think that's too effective. But I gotta give this guy credit. This is a funny ass thumbnail. How's it only got 32 views? My man Dahl Muncher deserves better. So, take a look at this. Take a look at this scary figure framed in the shadows. What information do you think it wants to convey to us? It must be something dangerous or menacing. The real reason Silly Putty isn't available for Prime 2-day shipping. Well, now I just have to know. What a thumbnail! Also, I didn't even know Prime did 2-day shipping. I thought it was all 1 day. This image doesn't specify. Is it only 1 day and not 2? What is going on? What is the Silly Putty Amazon lore rabbit hole? It goes down so deep. Also, I checked. It is available. Even for same day delivery. This guy is a fraud. Underground fappers being fake addicts. Did you hear that, folks? There is such thing as an underground fapper. And Shay here is one of them. How does a human being even fap underground? Do they have to dig like a mole? Also, screw you for making me make this video. I didn't know what a gooner was until I saw this. I thought it was just a supporter of Arsenal Football Club, but like everything on the internet, you lot just had to make it about jacking off. Shame on you. Well, that was another session looking at some terrible YouTube thumbnails, and the only thing I could liken it to is eternal torture in the pit of Hades. That was awful. And if you have any more absolutely awful YouTube thumbnails that you want to use as instruments of torture against me, be sure to follow me on Instagram down below, send them to me, and absolutely ruin my day. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe for more, because I'm sure I'll end up doing this crap again. And with all that out of the way, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.